Hi guys, Car Spartan, also known as AB here. Welcome back to another video. Time to begin the live for today. This one is round 26. 10 more rounds to go to our next open Tournament of Champions. Now before I get started on this one, do you know on something? It turned out my video I check my video dashboard. Yeah, I checked my YouTube dashboard, and turn out my videos are odd. So, yep, I got N today instead of video in an odd number. Now, let's get started. Alright then, get started with our fourth Thunderbolt. 1932 Ford Model B Hot Rod. He's a NASCAR driver. It's Trevor Bayne. Actually, not Trevor Bayne. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. My bad. 1981 Road Runner as a Ultra car. 74 Escort R1600. And, yep, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's back again. Here we go. We have an old Ford Hot Rod moving on. So, yep, nice job on that Hot Rod moving on. And again. Whoops! Down goes one of my cars. Out there. Alright, then, let's move on. Now keep in mind that most of the cars in this round have mostly American cars in there. Alright, let's continue on. C1 Jeep Wagoneer. We have a Chevy C2 Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. 69 Chevy C10 Custom. Acura NSX GT. 69 Chevy C3 Cobra Corvette. And Chase Elliott. And here's that back once again. Moving on again. It looks like Chase Elliott crashed and upside down right before he even got into the finish line. Right there. Well, I haven't hit Elliott. He can't do it, unfortunately. But there are other NASCAR drivers in this one. There's only one NASCAR driver over here. Anyway, let's move on. Alright, we have a Willie G-Star Dragster. 2012 Chevy Camaro ZN1, Lamborghini F-J, Aston Martin, and Vette GEE, which is too wide for lanes being wide. Gotta move it to the outer lane. Hey, guys, yeah, the Nissan's 1 anti-type X is going over here. And it's on a Chevy Chevrolet XS454 wagon. Here we go. And then Aston Martin's moving on again. Good thing I'm so glad I moved out to the outer lane, so it will get stuck easily in their lanes. Alright. So now, let's move on. And we have another NASCAR driver. Another one is Davey Allison. That's this guy over here. He's in it again. Alright. Yeah, Davey Allison is in this one, like I said. Cali CT5V, Nissan 300CX, Twin Turbo, Toyota Celica, is a Toyota AA Space Tornado. 68 for Shelby, a GT350, and a second gen Volkswagen Golf GTI. Here we go. And here is AA6 again. And that's what I was moving on again. And that's any others. They're done. Going over there. Alright, let's move on to the next group. Alright then, after that, 2010 for Martin Funny Car. 71 and Chevy El Camino, it came back again. Chevy Colt Daytona, another Chevy Camino SS, and we have a Honda Civic, a hatchback dragster. Here we go. Legendary Chevrolet is moving on again. So yeah, that's another American car moving on. Alright, well, that's the end of these, guys. They're done. Well, here's our final group, you guys. Let's get on the track right now. Alright then. Another show coming out at that. This one from 2018, and it's a red edition. 85 Anti Eagle Wagon. 2016 Ford GT race car. Renault Sport RS 01 came out again. Honda Sparker content came out again. And National DBS came back once again. Here we go. And here is that Aston Martin again. The DBS is moving on again. Alright, well, they're done. Now ready to move on to the next part. Alright, Ford, Chevy, and Aston Martin. Here we go. Wow! You guys saw that? Close fit! It's that fit once again. Well, that's the end of these two. They're done. Now, you're three. So who will fit up against that vet? Alright, let's find out, you guys. DBS again! Two legends! They're going in up against each other here. Well, we'll go back again. So, he'll put a 3. Hey, so, in our 3, the car with the Wolfram will be going back again. Alright, buddy tie, third and finally will come up. Okay, here we go. DBS again! He's another one to go back again. And it will become a super legend. But what happened that vet will take that win? 35 minutes coming up? We don't know. Let's find out for ourselves. Here we go. DBS is back once again, and now is a super legend. Why? This Aston Martin appeared in so many races in the past. So many tournaments and so many tournament champions in the past. Even take part in a couple open tournament races as well. So yeah, that Martin is normally very fast. Alright guys, that is it for this one. Now I do need to let you guys know, Jerry had to take someone to a doctor's appointment, but he's gonna let me know. As soon as possible, though. I might be able to make it to McGrange tomorrow, though. But I'll have to find out soon when I get updates from him. Meantime, that one, tomorrow we'll be out again. No, go on. Celebrating my birthday early. Hey. And he goes, yeah, it's 3 days from now. Oh, it's this Friday. Right, guys? That is a wrap on this one. And I will see you guys tomorrow for my first video of the day. See you tomorrow, everyone. Good night!